everyone. Happy Thursday. It's June 5th, and I just finished a good old workout. You can see I'm a little bit sweaty from it. And I do a lot of thinking when I'm working out sometimes. And my last video was talking about lymphedema and physical therapy. And today I wanted to encourage people, my peeps out there, my sisters and brothers who are dealing with a cancer diagnosis. When you get that diagnosis, life really doesn't stop. And you could already be in a stressful situation, and then that's locked on. So I think the benefits of actually going to talk therapy is really helpful as well, because I'm a 2-time cancer survivor, and the first time I was diagnosed, we have 3 boys, and they were 10, 7, and 3, and that, life didn't stop lifing. They were young. They knew that I had some issues, but they were still kids, and they still required attention, and life is still going on. And if you've watched my previous videos, some of them I like to be in, like I say, I'm a survivor of family trauma, and the way I grew up, I've been parenting myself for a really long time. And, a couple months before this cancer, the second time came back, I was dealing with some stressful life situations at that time. There were some things going on. Unfortunately, I found myself in the middle of a grown woman mean girl group. I mean, if you're wondering if that still goes on, yeah, it does, unfortunately. I'm here to tell you that if you think you're going to sit at a table with people and listen to them talk about others, and you're not going to eventually somehow be the topic of conversation, you're wrong. Even if you're on the fringe of it and you're listening and you think you're not participating, you're not stopping it or walking away, well, you're wrong. Eventually, it'll come around to you, which I'll just go back to. It really is important who you surround yourself with. And look, I sat at those tables too, thinking that I wouldn't be talked about, but laughs on me, isn't it? And then I got diagnosed with cancer again, and I just didn't care anymore, because that stuff seems really stupid. I gotta save my life. And I was getting thrown a lot of information during that time, and it's very heavy. I mean, you're given different opinions, and you're getting second opinions, and you're talking to doctors and medical professionals, and you're taking it all in, and it's a lot of information. So going to talk therapy can be very beneficial. I'm sorry, very, 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 very beneficial, in my personal opinion, I feel. And it doesn't make anyone weak. You're getting a lot of information thrown at you, and I can tell you that it's someone who has doom scrolled in the middle of night after she was told her cancer returned, and you're in these cancer groups. Sadly, some people have no support. I mean, not even from their spouse. So I hope some of you, if you find yourself in that place, please go to talk therapy and talk it out, because holding stress is also not helpful. And then you can let some of that out, and you won't keep it in, because that's also detrimental to our physical well-being. And so, like I've said in my previous videos, life is a roller coaster ride. So we're going up and down, but we're supposed to enjoy it. All right, I hope everyone is having a great day, and I love y'all, and I'll check back in soon. Bye.